He plays Mario, Luigi, and Wario, as far as I know.
Okay, wow. That is a wide repertoire here.
But the Wario is definitely the main. And we have got Matador versus Tugboat, game number 1, Inkling. This is a blast from the past character.
Yeah, it feels like everyone at the start of Ultimate was Inkling.
Yeah.
And now it feels like we don't really see Inkling. The only other Inkling that comes to mind, at least locally, is, oh gosh, I'm forgetting the name, Boat. Tugboat and Boat.
There's a boat theme going.
Yeah.
With the aquatic themed character.
Yeah, the Inklings can't go into water, so they're just supplying the boats for them.
No, but I still think Inkling's better than people give the character credit. However, definitely a big fall from grace.
Right.
Whereas at the beginning was in contention for one of the best characters in the game, now considered to be like a solid mid-tier at best.
Right. However, those who are still sticking with the Inkling are still very amazing and good players.
Oh,
Inkling
yeah.
is one of those characters that you really do have to respect.
Yeah.
It's not like the same amount of respect as like, say like Wario, Little Mac, not Wario, Ganon, Little Mac, where like you have to respect them.
Right.
But like what you have to respect with Inkling is just their amazing aerial game and their projectiles.
Oh my goodness, and this combo game as well is just the way they string so many hits together, and just like that takes another stock. Inkling is just one of those characters that if you let them get the momentum, they will eat you alive. It's crazy.
Absolutely. I personally love seeing amazing Inkling players like Tugboat just put on a show for us.
Absolutely.
There is always constantly something going on the screen.
That dash is still broken, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. A dash that reduces your hurt box down to like ground level is obscene. It's not fair.
It's one of those things where it's just like, oh yeah, that is a thing.
And it's over.
Ooh, yeah.
Just like that. 3 stock.
I don't think Matador was even matching. He was just like, I'm gonna accept it.
Yeah, I guess. I got caught. What do I do?
I'm going to save the finger mashing for game 2.
Yeah, I'm not quite in a desperate situation yet, so let's give it a second.
Now, as said, Matador is a tremendous player, so I have high hopes that Matador can bring this back.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
3 stocks.
That was very loud.
Yeah.
I could not hear you.
Yeah, there was an announcement. We couldn't hear each other. Either way, Spark Notes, I believe in Matador. Matador can do this.
Oh, absolutely. And switching to the biker outfit as well.
Oh, yeah.
Gets the
If
power
you're going
up.
to be riding the bike, you need to look it. You need to look the part.
I
You need the
love-
leather jacket. You need the helmet.
I love both looks for Wario, but the biker outfit's so funny to me.
I will say, since the biker outfit does come from like WarioWare.
Yeah, and I love
It's a very
WarioWare.
WarioWare-esque design.
You know what? Yeah, she kind of looks like what if Mona was just a squid.
Exactly. And like that's something I only just realized. I'm like, wait a minute. She could come right out of a WarioWare game, and you couldn't tell me otherwise.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree.
However, Mata being a lot more patient here.
Through that motorcycle 3 times, by the way.
I mean, it works. It's a projectile, and you need good projectiles to try and get in on Inkling.
Absolutely, and already doing a much better job this game than last. Great back air there, calling out the high recovery.
And
Perfect timing on
yeah.
them.
And as of right now, Tugboat does not have a lot of ink to work with, so perfect timing.
Good call. Good call. He heard you.
Yeah, he's like, thanks for letting me know I had to reload, bud. Now both of us trying to go in with our favorite little aerials for both characters, but not really getting much out of it.
The down tilt not connecting into the dash attack, but the back throw is just barely enough to close out that stock. But Matador with the instant response with that back air. 2 stocks apiece, 0%. Very back and forth set so far.
Yeah, Matador being a lot more patient here since Tugboat can just cover so much area and ground here with all their projectiles, with a lot of their normals as well. So Matador does have to be a lot more patient here if we want to go in.
Absolutely. Throwing out these bikes again, just setting up this wall that Tugboat has to contend with, and full waft is on deck, I will have you know.
Yeah, a lot earlier than one would expect.
No way. Okay, I thought he was going straight into the waft. I'm not going to lie.
It's a little too early. Waft is one of those things where like you save it for the perfect moment. Stock 3.
Yeah. Well, I have had like
earlier.
I've had extensive conversations about this. We are lucky that most Wario players aren't camping.
Yeah.
Because if they were, they could absolutely have 2 full wafts per game.
Probably. Like, even when you look now at the time, it's only been a minute and a half about.
2.5, but yeah.
2.5. Math. I'm a caster, not a mathematician.
True.
But
and there it is.
Then, with all that timing, it very is possible to get 2, maybe even 3 at that point.
And at the very least, now, because Mata has used that to take that second stock, there's a good chance he'll have at least half waft to take this last stock. Ooh. There's the up smash from Tugboat, though, and we go into our last stock for both players. Again, with this bike combo off the platform, catching Tugboat sleeping a little bit.
Yeah, we can't really fall asleep at the wheel here.
Yeah.
Especially on the bike.
I was going to say, a motorcycle at that.
Ooh. We're popping off for something.
Something exciting happened. There is a sequence from Tugboat. And Tugboat looking really good here, but I do believe Matador is coming up on half waft. Didn't quite have it just yet in that situation.
Get just a little bit more. This is a far cry from last game when it was just a 3-stock here.
I'm pretty sure now he has half waft. Ooh. It doesn't need it.
We don't need full waft because we're just going to... see? We don't need full waft. We're just going to go for the down tilt dash attack Wario is known for, and then use it at the very end as we're getting sent off, just for fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And
just to let people know how much I had.
And we went from a 3-stock by Tugboat in game number 1 to a very, very close game number 2 in Matador's favor. So definitely a lot of adaptation coming out from Matador. The biker outfit counter pick was instrumental, I'm sure.
Like we said, you can't just start riding a bike without the proper attire and safety equipment.
Literally me. I'm taking my test next week. I had to buy a helmet.
Now we are going to use the Smashville platform here to just keep Tugboat in disadvantage. But the moment you whiff that bike, you are going to get hit with the back air.
Yeah. Definitely very back and forth so far, just exchanging combos here. That rapid jab is so good for covering your opponent in that ink, which, if I remember correctly, damage buff, right?
Damage buff and a speed debuff.
Really?
Yes, I believe it does slow you down just a little bit.
When you're covered in it, or is it when it's on the ground?
Oh, I'm thinking about the ground.
Yeah.
Right. But it still is a damage buff, so you have to play so carefully here in this moment.
Absolutely. Matador doing a good job of keeping his distance a little bit as that ink wears off. Up throw, up air, not quite enough.
And it looks like, honestly, I think we're at half waft once again.
Gets the bike.
Barely stare at his belly.
No, yeah, definitely has half waft at this point. Full waft, I think, is 2 minutes, more or less. Or a little more than 2 minutes.
Tugboat, no, seeing that Matador is absolutely fishing for a back air there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how could you tell? Jumping in and out with Wario's insane air mobility?
Jumping stage with back air being spammed? Who would have thunk?
Ooh, there's a good interaction. Really good timing on that grenade from Tugboat. Good parry, but wasn't able to get a punish because of the cross-up. Regardless, gets the stock.
We're still going to get the stock there.
An immediate response.
Back.
This is the inverse of game 2.
Absolutely.
Tugboat got the first stock last time. Matador got it this time, but they both got immediate responses. Full waft is on deck now for Matador, but not able to find a way in. Tugboat doing a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
Of just like moving around all of these approaches from Matador.
It seems as though Matador sort of got the lock in here and was able to get the...
There it is.
Yeah. Was able to get the read on how Tugboat likes to play Inkling here.
Absolutely.
So while we are being a lot more patient and we're doing a lot more here as needed to take this from Tugboat. And Tugboat is just not adapting enough.
Here we go, Matador sitting in shield, gets the chomp off of that interaction. Tugboat's definitely going to be looking for this kill right now. Needs to find it sooner rather than later because this is looking rough. What a good nair.
Amazing edge guard there by Matador. Not going to take it just yet, but still a lot more damage to take with us as we go into our next stock here, which we have not lost our second one yet.
Gets off the ledge, fighting his way back to center stage. The charge up smash gonna get him punished. Matador gets caught lacking a little bit.
Yeah, was it a read? Maybe it was a misinput of some sort. However, you're still gonna get punished for it.
Absolutely. Tugboat at 91% though. This might be a case of too little too late. Gonna have to play almost perfectly the rest of this stock in order to close it out.
Mata once again holding center stage phenomenally here. However, Tugboat is not going to be deterred by that and still going to come right in with our fantastic back air.
Looking for that down tilt, but Tugboat jumping out of that corner. Did not want to get stuck there.
Yeah, Mata once again also fishing just a little bit for these down tilts into the dash attacks that Wario is known for.
I do believe Half Waft is on deck. Did get the kill last game with that down tilt dash attack, though. You are correct. Oh my goodness, what a call out, but Tugboat just too quick.
That would have been an amazing call out there for Matador, but once again, down tilt dash attack. As we saw, amazing job there for Matador. It's one of Wario's best kill confirms, so